Hey guys, before we get started, we want to shout out all of our awesome partners, including Hicks Chiks, Trinity Medical, Gregg Vet, Magnolia Bluff Casino, Weeks Furniture, and all of the awesome partners that you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them, and we hope you enjoy the show. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, and we're doing a Champion Sports Talk episode, but not at our normal place today. We're here in the studio because we've got some non-21s in the house this morning. We've got Coach Taylor Strahan, we've got Marlie Hargon, and we've got Kinslee Young. How are y'all?
Good.
Thanks for joining us. Y'all aren't nervous, are you? Nothing to be nervous about. Nothing to be nervous about. So, Coach Taylor, just a quick intro to everybody. Beautiful wife, Jenny, and awesome Nate, right?
Blessed for sure.
A new son.
Yes, sir.
Nate, how old is he now?
He's a little over 1.
Okay.
So he's in the handful stage. You know, he's into everything.
I saw a picture where
I
saw a picture a little while back where he was at his first game.
Oh yeah.
He was sitting there, so that was cool. And then Marlie is Josh and Diane, your parents.
Yes, sir.
We know where you got your athletic ability from. Had to be mama. Had to be mama. And then Kinslee is Shane and Amanda, right?
Yes, sir.
So where'd you get your athletic ability?
I don't know. They might fight over it.
Josh will be giving me a call later saying,
Yeah.
"Why'd you say that,
He's
man?"
gonna be upset.
He's used to it by now.
Yeah. He'll be misremembering. You know, I used to beat you in basketball. So what we'll do is, Coach, why don't you start a little bit? Why don't you tell us about yourself real quick, just briefly, where you grew up, how you got into coaching.
Okay, so yeah, I'm from here. I've been here my whole life. I went to Trinity.
Okay.
So I was blessed to have a lot of amazing coaches over there. And, you know, back in the day, we were just talking about that a second ago, but growing up with a lot of these like youth leagues and stuff, I had some amazing coaches there. And I think that's pretty much what led to that. Obviously, David King was at Trinity for a long time. Richie Spears was at Trinity for a long time. I mean, even Josh and Ron Rushing were at Trinity when I was there. So like all 4 of them were there at once. So I mean, that's crazy to think about.
Did you know that you wanted to be a coach at some point, or did it just kind of happen?
I mean, I always loved sports, like since I was a little kid. So it was kind of always in the back of my mind that it's something I wanted to do. And I think that just, you know, when I was at MC playing, like it just, I don't know, it just clicked. Like this is what I want to do, and I think I was meant to do it. And my wife kind of pushed me in that direction, which helps. You know, like you're not really sure, so she kind of pushed me there too. So that's what led to that.
So is basketball your main sport that you like to play growing up?
Yeah, I love basketball the most for sure. I liked all of them. I played everything you could play, but something about basketball was just different. So it's always stuck with me.
Okay. Marlie, let's start with you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, and all of that kind of stuff?
Okay. Well, I grew up here my whole life. Always going to Cathedral.
Okay.
I'm a senior in high school.
The only senior on the girls' team.
The only senior.
On senior night. That's right.
On senior night. I'm going to Hattiesburg next year to go to Southern Miss to major in speech pathology and audiology. Hopefully go to grad school, and then hopefully get a husband and start a life.
Slow down, Mark. Slow down.
We're jumping the gun here. Okay.
Slow down now. All right, Kinslee, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Kinslee. I've been at Cathedral since pre-K 3, the very beginning.
Okay.
Played basketball since before I could start. My parents both got me into it. They got me into every sport that I could play, wanted me to stay going.
Yeah.
I haven't really started deciding on school.
You're a junior.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I've thought about universities, could go for basketball or softball, just opportunities.
Yeah, just see where it plays out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, let's talk a little bit about this season and this team, and for the viewers, I've been following you guys some because Joey's been updating me every week, and he said you've been doing an excellent job, like communicating with him and everything when he reaches out. So we appreciate that. Joey does a great job trying to do his best to cover all the sports.
There's a lot of them. So
for anybody out there that don't know, kind of where are we at in the season? We're right here at the end, right? How's it been so far?
I think 2 regular season games left, but we've been good as a team.
Yeah.
Starting young. Marlie's only senior, so we still have a lot to come.
Mhm.
We have JV players coming up, so they've been a big role in our team.
I mean, over half our rosters technically JV, you could say, for most people. So I mean, how many freshmen we have? 6.
A lot.
6 of our 15 are freshmen. So I mean, and a lot of our players have never really played that much. So we have some players that play a lot. Probably Molly's played 2 years
Yeah.
of her life. Like, there's not a lot of experience there.
Shirley.
She's
Yeah.
played. There's not a ton of experience, so I think they've kind of overcome a lot of people's expectations for this year for sure.
So you think that they've overachieved according to your standards?
I would say so. Anybody that's like kept up with it. I mean, they're 17-9 right now. Not that the record means much, but like a lot higher than what people thought. And then like Saturday beating St. Joe, that's something that we really haven't been able to do over the years. So to be able to do that with our really young team says a lot.
So you said that they've overachieved and everything. How coachable has this team been?
It really is like the most coachable team I've ever had. So I mean, it's been a great year when it comes to that stuff. And as a coach, that's the hardest part most of the time is the little things like that in practices, and you see them 4 months, and most of them I've seen like the last 10 months. So we really haven't had much of a break. And I know they're ready for a little break, but like I feel like I could do it next month and like I wouldn't be tired of it. So it's been a really good year.
So the buy-in from the players has been there.
It's been amazing this year. It has.
Do you guys do you put your own time in too and stuff like? Well, you're very busy. You got school and all of that, but do you do extra time in the gym and stuff?
I would say, like, during the summer we had travel
Yeah.
ball, so we fit travel basketball into the mix, and we did.
Yeah.
We tried to, at least.
Yeah.
I feel like we have practice like every single day. So
Yeah,
if we ever have like a Sunday off, we'll go shoot or do something to stay on top of it.
Yeah.
And team bonding.
We
love
been
team
team
bonding.
bonding.
So as a competitor, which ones do you like more? Do you like the games that you're like, oh, well, we've got this, or do you like the ones that like, man, we're major underdogs?
I like the hard
I
games.
want to be challenged.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
St. Joe was a good game.
St. Joe was a good game. I think that when we're pushed a little bit, I feel like we achieve and we do good under pressure most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time.
None of us do good under pressure all the time.
Yeah.
It's all a process. Yeah, but those moments that push you, you get to find out what you're made of, and then you get to find out what you're made of as a team, and that's the fun part about team sports is everybody's under pressure, and you're relying on each other, like who's got each other's back and all that good stuff. What's the toughest game that y'all won this year that y'all just had to fight out and just pull it out?
WCC was
Beginning of the season.
WCC.
Everything at the beginning was
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, we're really really young.
Yeah, we
and,
are.
Like we've got 3 girls. They're upperclassmen, you'd say, that have played a lot, and then everybody else is basically brand new to it. So everything at the beginning was a learning experience.
Okay. So yeah, at the beginning of the year, every game.
Yeah.
I told them the other day though, like they haven't lost a game yet. They shouldn't lose. So it says a lot because every year someone's got to slip up here or there, and they haven't had that yet, thankfully. And we hadn't beat anybody we shouldn't beat until Saturday, so we finally did that. So that was a good box to check.
I'll ask all 3 of y'all this question to see if y'all have the same answer. But what has been the biggest? I'll start with Coach. What has been the biggest team improvement from the beginning of the season until now?
I'd say defensively, I mean, we were pretty good at the beginning just because we have pretty good athletes, but I think they're probably one of the best teams in the state on defense, and that's not something I would necessarily have said at the beginning, and they play a lot of man-to-man now, which you don't see a lot of girls play man-to-man all the time, every possession. So
yeah, that forces you, puts you on a little island out there and makes you step up.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say has been the biggest team improvement from your perspective?
I'd probably also say defense, like communication. The more we play together, the more we really understand. So we can understand each other for like defense. And then offense, under the goal, me and Marlie have really gotten to know each other under the goal and like our strengths, weaknesses. We work together with those under the goal.
Okay, great answer. What would you say?
I would definitely say defense, and I would say that like we have reduced the amount of turnovers
For sure.
from the beginning of the season because we do have a bunch of young guards that
Really young.
this is their first year on high school, and some of them are in ninth grade,
Yeah.
so they
Tough,
should
yeah.
still be on JV sometimes. So
Don't be too hard on the sister now. Okay.
yeah, it's my sister. It's my
Her
sister.
sister's one of them.
I know.
She's waiting to say something.
Yeah.
Is your mom too hard on you? Is she hard on y'all?
Uh,
I've seen some videos of her
she's
coaching.
been worse. She's been worse.
I've seen some videos of her running down the sidelines.
She
and
gets
coaching
stressed
and-
out. She gets stressed out.
There was one that was going around a few years ago that had me rolling.
I
I
know
think
what
somebody
you're
put
talking
some
about.
music to it. I can't remember. I was like,
Oh, the
my
AYA.
goodness.
The
That's
AYA
probably like Adam
video.
Probst
That was
posted it.
yeah. Her and Adam are like what and what on the coaching. So yeah, but so those are good answers though. So what would you say has been you said communication? Is that why the defense has improved more?
For me, I think so. And then the turnovers, we really cause turnovers too, steals and all that. Back to Molly Shirley, she's really stepped up. She's a fast, upbeat, really good.
Yeah.
She's really progressed through the years, and she hasn't played, 2 years?
2
years,
years,
probably.
yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
You would not be able to tell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, defense is one of those things that you can stand back and be sort of reactive to everything they're doing, but ultimately, whenever it comes down to it, you can also attack on defense. It's not just offense
that's what
where
it's
you
all
can
about,
attack.
yeah.
You can also attack on defense.
Right.
Put the pressure on.
Mm-hmm.
There was a men's Baylor team a few years ago that won the national championship.
Yep.
And I was watching the game, and they were guarding these guys. I mean, when they crossed half court, these guys were up on them, and I was like, I would hate to play these guys. And I was never the best defensive player, but my goal was just to always annoy the other. Like, what can I do to make this guy be like, I hate going against
That's
him?
that's the whole way. I tell them that all the time. Like, they need to feel you. Like, as soon as they cross half court, they got to know that you're there.
Yeah,
They have to be annoyed the whole night.
Yeah, I mean, because it throws you off mentally, and you're just like, would she leave me alone?
You don't get a breather. You don't get a breather.
Yeah, exactly. So what is I'll ask the girls this. What is your favorite part about playing with you hit on it a while ago that y'all like team bonding and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is each of your favorite part about playing ball with this particular group of girls?
I just think that we've all come close through team bonding, and we all also play like other sports together, cheer, softball, tennis.
We're picking up tennis.
We're picking up tennis. I just feel like we've all grown close to each other. We all know how each other acts, how what they like and what they don't like. We'll go out to eat sometimes, all kinds of stuff.
What would you say?
I would have to say that really the other sports we come together, and
Did everybody pretty much grow up together, or has there been people who have moved in, or did most everybody grow up together for the most part?
For the most part, we've had a few new people, but other than that, we've all been together since elementary school.
Okay, you get a good bond whenever that happens. And then, Coach, I'll ask you this: what is your favorite part about coaching? I'm gonna say kids, but really young ladies at this age, because you're not really kids anymore. What's your favorite part about coaching the young ladies this particular age group?
Somebody asked me a couple years ago if I was interested in like going the college route and stuff, and I don't know what it is about it. I enjoy like coaching and teaching basketball, and they need to know everything. They're not. You go to college and it's a lot more. They already know a lot of stuff, or they think they know a lot of stuff. And then with them, like especially when you get them in 6th and 7th grade, like you pretty much can mold them and teach them however you want. So that's the best part of that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I taught 8th grade a while back, and it was just I taught almost 5 years, and there's just something about watching the growth.
Yeah, for sure. The development, that's the best part, seeing somebody develop. Especially
when you have good kids who are bought in and they're really buying into what you're saying, it makes it all worth it. I'm going to ask each one of you this is, what would you say the strongest and the weakest part of your game is right now?
Ooh.
I'm going to give you a chance to brag and then self-critique. Either one of y'all can go first.
My weakest is scoring for sure.
Okay.
Layups. That's been a weak one this year. Strongest. I don't know.
You can brag on yourself.
I really don't know.
I don't know. You've got a crazy mid range.
Yeah.
You got a good mid-range shot?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Would
you consider yourself an offensive or a defensive player?
Ooh. I don't know.
This is tough hitting journalism right here. This is the hard hitting stuff right here.
Gosh, I don't know.
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
For her,
Yeah.
I mean, the way I look at her is like she's kind of like the glue to our team. So like we have a lot of different pieces that are good at a lot of different things, and I feel like she's pretty good at everything. And she's gonna critique herself on her layups and stuff, but like she's put in a really hard spot. She's very undersized for where she has to play, and it's tough at times. So I mean, she's got to be a little more fair to herself, and it's okay. Yeah. And
being the only senior on the team, that's really a tough role too. In some cases, because you're really the leader as far as the age goes. That people are like, "What do we do now?" Sometimes, So that's a thing too. How do you take? How do you? And I'm gonna ask you that same question I asked her. But as far as the leadership role, is that something you think about, or is it just something that you just kind of go out and lead by example, or what?
I have to think about it sometimes because I'm not a very loud person. So it takes a lot to like me having to like, hey, let's do this. Like, let's listen to Coach Strahan. Like, be quiet. But for the most part, I mean, I try my best. Kinsley's a lot of help for sure.
Good. Okay, so Kinslee, hard hitting journalism here. Your strongest and weakest part of your game, and then I'll give Coach a chance to chime in on you too, because that was good.
I'd say my weakest is probably dribbling. I don't really. Strahan doesn't let me take the ball up the court, but
are they over there on the sideline going pass?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that.
Give it to Lily.
We have too many guards. Okay,
Yeah.
we have too many guards already.
We have a lot of guards.
So what would you say your strong point, your strongest point?
I would want to be able to say post moves under the goal, but most of the time I don't go up as strong as I should. So I'll just stick to blocking. Blocking's a pretty good point.
Okay. Coach, what would you say is
her strength?
We'll focus on the strengths.
I mean, she's pretty much like we make her the center point of our team. Like everything kind of goes through her. I'd say her strength is definitely her defense down low. Like it allows us to play man-to-man and allows us to be really aggressive, probably too aggressive sometimes. But that's just the way we have to play. I mean, she almost has 100 blocks in a season. So that's
wow. Some
people don't get that as a team in 3 years. So 100 in a season is a lot.
Joey gave me this question that he was talking about. What's it like when you're in the zone and all of that? And we've all heard, the basket seems bigger and everything just seems to go in. But he came up with a new spin on it, which I thought was kind of cool. And it was like he wanted me to ask, when you're not in the zone, when you're in warm-ups and you're just like, oh, my goodness, I'm just not – I'm off. How do you adapt and how do you still contribute to the team in that kind of situation? Hard-hitting journalism.
I feel like.
Do you ever have those moments?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Almost every game. Almost every day. I feel like I contribute by like driving and then passing it off if I'm not shooting good, or making the extra effort on defense to get a steal, so we can get some points in transition because we're pretty good at transition points for the most part. But yeah.
That's a good answer. Do you ever have those moments where you're in warm-ups and you're like, man, it's just not clicking?
In warm-ups, I usually shoot mid-range. So if I'm not doing good at mid-range, I'll go more into the goal to really work on that. And then if I'm not doing good, I usually pass it off as much as I can, which he doesn't like. I try to fix that, but it's still a work in progress.
Yeah. So you start with your mid-range jumpers, and if you're not, you're like, I'm gonna play more inside this game. Yeah. I thought that was a good question that Joey came up with there. Who is your favorite rival to play against?
My favorite rival? I I love playing Capaya. We've always had a big rival with them. Every sport, softball, basketball. I find it fun because they challenge us. They really like push us, and they. I mean, sometimes we fall short, but other than that, I feel like we improve when we play them.
They've got a good. Are they good all across the board in all the sports like you guys are?
I feel like they're about equal. They're just one step ahead of us.
Yeah.
But we're trying to catch up. Next year we should catch up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But without Marlie.
What's your favorite rival?
I think my new favorite rival is Providence. Like they
that's
brought
good
some
one.
energy last time.
They
we
did
played
bring
them.
energy.
And then we will have to pick up some energy on that 3-hour drive Friday.
Where's Providence?
Bossier City. So
Oh,
right
my
outside
goodness.
of Shreveport. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that'll be a trip.
So you're going up there Friday.
3 hours, a little over 3 hours.
They bring the energy, but my favorite atmosphere is probably AC. It's always a good.
It always
Can't top
Everybody comes,
it.
can't top it.
So what about, I'm going to give y'all, since he critiqued y'all a while ago, he was critiquing your game.
This is a good one.
Let's critique Coach here. What would you say is?
Ooh. You can go first, Kinslee.
Oh, she's got 100 ready. She's ready.
She's like, actually, I brought a list.
She's been waiting on this.
I was hoping you were going to ask this.
So recently, I think he's actually done what I've been thinking. It was since Lily's hurt, bringing in Caroline Carlton. He considers her like a little me. It's like having two of me's out there, and it feels great to have her out there. So with Lily short, I feel like bringing Caroline in, he's brought her in good. So that's the only thing I would have critiqued.
So that's the critique. We'll take that. That wasn't really a critique, but we'll live with that one.
It's a silent critique.
What would you say? And it's not necessarily a critique. Maybe I used the wrong word, but what would you say is his coaching style and all of that, and how has it impacted you guys?
I feel like I've had a bunch of different coaches. I've had him 2 years, 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. I've had a bunch of. We've gone through some coaches. I think that honestly, like some coaches yell. Coach Strahan does not yell, and I think that's what I like. Like I don't want to be yelled at because I might start crying or something. So I think that's good, but I also think he gets into the game, and that's what we need. We need somebody to like give us energy because sometimes we start the game and we start off very, very slow. So I feel like he gives us a little energy, but he also is hard on us. He knows that we can be better than we are. So.
Do either one of y'all have like an impersonation of him in the huddle or anything like that?
No, you don't.
Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Kinslee, shoot the ball.
Kinslee, you suck.
Whoa.
Shoot the ball, Hannah.
Oh no. Yeah, I do say those a lot.
Hannah, you see, y'all can shoot the ball.
What's he do when he gets frustrated? Is he got like a frustrated mood?
He hits the paper.
He walks
hits
away.
the paper.
I do hit
The
the
laminated paper.
Oh man, we're getting all in the weeds.
It's a good question, Jeff.
That's good stuff, Coach. I forgot with yours. Who's your favorite rivalry that y'all have?
It's got to be AC by default, just because the atmosphere is so good. But I love playing Brookhaven more than anybody. So I know they don't like that answer, but I love that because I want that to be where we go and what we become. So it's like just playing that and them saying that's my favorite part. They would not say that's a rivalry, but you know.
That's interesting. We had 3 different answers on that.
Yeah.
The favorite rival. Yeah. Where's your favorite place to play, like atmosphere-wise? I think you were touching on. So, like when you walk in the gym, you're like, these people are crazy. This is awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place that you've played?
Probably at AC.
At AC?
Yeah.
At AC's gotta be.
Because it's like it's dark in there and it's really loud.
Recently, St. Al was kind of.
St. Al's been bringing really good crowds.
Really?
St. Al and Capaya always have good crowds.
How do you guys? Let's talk a little bit about being a student too, because that's important, right? We probably won't play basketball forever.
Yeah.
How do you balance? Because it's not just basketball with you guys. I mean, you're playing everything. Which, I mean, young people these days, you're into everything. I don't know how you sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you balance all of that? You know, do you put academics first and all? You know.
I like to keep myself busy, so I mean, I do like overwork myself sometimes. I feel like most of the time I'm studying for tests or doing homework on the way home from games, but also I don't have a seventh period, so I get a lot of my work done seventh period, so I don't have to worry about it when I get home and I'm tired and I just want to go to bed.
Do you feel like you're good at compartmentalizing your day?
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I'm not as organized. I'm more of a wait till the last minute, study the period before the test, and just pray for better. And mom always chirps on me about that. But.
That's always a good strategy. No, that was my strategy. I can't say it was a good strategy, but it was always my strategy, I'll say. Yeah, are your parents tough on y'all with your academics?
I think they just expect a lot, so I give it to them. So, yeah, they expect good grades. I give them good grades. Yeah, they don't really have to worry about me. It's more Hannah.
Throwing her under the bus.
That's the second time.
How about you as a coach? How important are the grades?
I mean, I think our school does a good job of like making sure they keep that focus, especially like during the day.
Yeah.
We really haven't had a problem with any grades or anything ever. So I mean,
yeah. What about as a coach? How important is it to you that they represent the school the right way and everything? Do you talk to them a lot?
I mean,
about that?
that's like half the battle for sure. I mean, how you carry yourself and especially when you're on the road and they talked about sportsmanship. Like we've really never ever had an issue in girls about that. That's usually more of a boy team thing, you know. I coached boys for 8 years. That's more of a thing over with guys, you know, and it gets a little more heated over there.
Yeah. What about you guys? Do you think about that? I mean, because we live in a world now with social media, which thank God I didn't have, and because I was like just really dumb and just did dumb stuff a lot, and I can't even imagine trying to balance social media and all of that at your age. So how do you approach that, knowing that you're representing yourself, you're representing your family, you're representing your school, and all of that? Is it something you think about before you get on there?
I like to think so.
Yeah, I think about it. I mean, also, like, I like everybody we play. I'm not gonna go, like, trash talk them on Snapchat or anything. Yeah. Like,
it's not really social media.
Yeah.
Social media for us.
Yeah. What advice would you give middle school girls that are going to enter high school next year?
I would say figure out what you like and what you don't like. If you don't like a sport and you're not going to put your all into it, I would drop it, because if you're not, like, if we didn't put our all into basketball, and I don't even think I put my all into basketball as much as I should, but I just think if you don't think it's going to work out for you, and if you don't love it, just don't do it, because you have teammates that love it and want to be there, and if you're dragging them down, it's not worth it.
And don't waste their time.
Yeah, don't waste their time or the coach's time.
I like that. That's a really, really good, thoughtful answer, because you're really cheating other people.
Yeah.
You're not only cheating yourself, you're cheating other people if you go out and do that. Right. Good answer. Tough act to follow right there. Kinslee, what would you say? And it doesn't have to be sports related. Anything that you want to say to middle school girl entering into high school?
I would say focus on your academics. This is where it all starts. This is where everything is serious, getting serious. Just make decisions wisely. Boys, friends, anything.
Especially boys. That's right. What if y'all's parents played 2-on-2? Who would win?
Ooh, I don't know.
Is this like first one to score an hour? Or
I'm pretty sure the women would be the dominant player.
They'd be the ones going at it
on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and step out on a limb and say that. So we don't know who would win. That's a
pretty good game.
Yeah,
we might have to set that up.
The dads would be a better game.
Who would win? Moms versus dads?
I don't know.
The moms are probably behind the screen, like us.
I'm gonna say the moms would probably.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot closer than you think, for sure.
I think it would be close.
Oh my goodness. I got a speed round that I want to hit y'all with before we get out of here. But before we hit speed round, is there anything else that you guys want to cover about the season? Let's talk real quick before we get to speed round. What's coming up? What are we looking for the rest of the season?
We got senior night tonight.
Senior
Or
night.
Marlie night, however you want to look at it.
Marlie night. That's right.
And Providence on Friday. So that's for the second place in district.
And then the playoffs. Are y'all
Playoffs.
excited about the playoffs?
We play
Yeah.
Bowling Green. Strahan keeps saying how they're pretty.
If we take care of business
Yes,
on
we have
Friday.
on Friday.
Oh,
On
We have to
Friday.
take care of business on Friday and tonight.
And obviously tonight.
Yeah.
Let's
So
get ahead of ourselves.
Coach is saying, slow
Yeah,
down.
let's slow it
Yes.
down.
Slow down. So is the playoffs kind of a guarantee right
We're
now?
definitely in the
or-
playoffs. It's just about seeding
Okay.
Mhm.
as of right now. So
Is a home game a possibility?
the way it works in private school at least is there's like one venue, and so it's like the top 8 go to that venue and play, and we'll play like Tuesday, Wednesday. If you win, you play Thursday, Friday, and then you would play Saturday. So it's kind of like one location. So I think it's at Oak Forest. So it's in where is Oak Forest?
Amit.
Oh yeah, Louisiana. So yeah,
Okay.
so
that's
everybody
kinda
plays
cool, though,
in
to
one
have
place.
everybody, and it's cool to have your home games, but it's kind of cool to have everybody there for a couple of days too.
It's definitely an advantage for the team to host.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know, to
yeah.
have 3 home games in a playoff.
Yeah, you're like, how do we
situation.
sign up to host?
Tell
Does
me.
it rotate or is it
I love to know. Let
or
me
is it
know.
politics?
I think it's like the number 1 boys. Isn't
No,
it?
you get to put your name in to host, so anybody could host if you want to host. So
Is
that's
it
a
like,
really good idea. We should definitely.
is it like the
Look
into
SEC
that.
with Alabama? Like, oh, we're gonna go ahead and lean everything to Alabama's favor.
I think if
You
you
don't have
wanted
to
it,
answer
you
that.
can make a push for it. I know for
Yeah.
state, you have to get approved, and they've got to come check your gym out, make sure it's big enough, and like facilities are good enough. So it's tough to host a state tournament
Yeah,
because it's obviously way more eyes on you. You know, you're gonna have tons of college coaches and stuff at those. So. Well, I don't know. We're ready for that yet, but like, let's start with the district tournament.
yeah,
you know?
that's right. That's right. And do you guys have any aspiration of playing ball of any type after high school, or do you think just focus on
I
academics?
think I'm
now?
going to focus on academics for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling people. I'm saying athletics in high school, academics in college.
Okay, it's a good, responsible answer.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you never know. You still have another year. You never know. A lot of things change in a year. So, all right. Well, since we're kind of wrapping up here, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 speed round questions that I'm going to throw at you, and you just tell me what comes to your mind. Favorite basketball player.
Michael Jordan.
Favorite female basketball player.
Sue Bird. Is that her name?
Sue Bird.
Paige Beckers.
Okay.
That's a good difference.
That is a good one.
Okay, that's good. Hey, I'm an MJ guy too. Who's your favorite
Oh,
player?
Dwayne Wade was my favorite player growing up, so that's a little different than most people would
Yeah.
say. Too. As of right now, LeBron.
Oh, not
Well, I'm a
LeBron.
LeBron guy.
Edit, cut.
He
edit.
played with Dwayne. He played with Dwayne Wade, so I have to.
Yeah, that's. I guess this is a speed round question. Any pregame rituals, superstitions?
Ribbons.
We do
We
love
love
ribbons.
Ribbons?
Yes.
What's
Ribbons
the,
in our
what's,
hair.
ribbons in your hair?
Mhm.
That's the superstition.
Yeah.
The pregame. Okay. Your favorite basketball game you've ever played in?
Oof.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. I don't know. I love playing that game Saturday against St. Joe. I feel like we work together. And like we've had a lot of injuries and people gone, sickness. So I feel like we did good for
That's definitely the best quarter we've played all year,
Yeah.
no doubt. It's
That's
like
one of those that you
18
went
to-
home and you just couldn't sleep. You're like, man. this
18 to
is-
2.
that's
I think I
awesome.
watched that game twice. Like it was
Yeah.
it was a good quarter.
yeah, we went.
What about
and
you?
watched
Favorite
it.
game that you've coached in with this particular team?
Oof.
Was that it? Same game or?
Mm.
I don't know. That's a tough question. That's a tough question. The first Kapaa game this year, that's probably up there as well with that one. AC at home, obviously, always a good one. I'd say Kapaa. I mean, we had them at home, and we were playing really, really well, and they had been playing really well, and they ended up pulling away at the end. But that was probably the best overall game we played all year.
Just a good
So,
fun game.
Mhm.
Yeah. If dream college, if you were to play college basketball, where would you like to play?
LSU.
That's what I'm talking about. What about you?
Either LSU or Stanford.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
isn't
yes,
that
that is where she
Cameron?
plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that where the
Her twin college player plays. at
okay, is
Stanford.
that who you named a while ago? Because I didn't know her.
No.
No,
That-
she plays at UConn, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
Paige Beckers plays at UConn.
Okay.
Cameron Brink plays at Stanford.
Okay.
I can't believe we had an answer that wasn't Caitlin Clark because that's everybody's answer right now.
I know.
Like, shoots from half court.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like the Steph Curry, huh?
Yeah.
Man. Go to post game meal or snack.
Ooh, me and Hannah always go to Sonic. That's not healthy, but we do.
Concession stand.
Concession stand.
What about
Ooh.
pregame meal or snack?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna like these answers.
I do usually get.
Popeyes.
Sometimes I do get a Caesar salad from County Pie. I love their Caesar salads. So
Okay.
sometimes I do that.
We eat before games.
You don't eat before games?
I couldn't do that either. Yeah. I could never do that.
No eating before
Couldn't.
games?
I don't like eating after. Sometimes I'm like so sweaty and nasty.
Okay.
Out of town Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, we're out of town.
Pre-game music.
Ooh.
You have any that you like to jam to?
Gosh, I don't know. I love Taylor Swift. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but
Hey, look.
I love
It's not
Taylor
the
Swift.
NFL.
Don't
yeah,
worry
I
about
love Taylor
it.
Swift.
I'm a Swiftie too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the haters. on
Taylor Swift in the
Swift.
weekend
I'm a
for
Taylor-
sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good answer. What about you as far as pre-game jams?
I guess usually I get the speaker and I put
Yeah.
on my playlist. It has everything really on it.
Mhm.
What's your
Not the
song?
best.
What's your jam that you're like, oh yeah, that's it?
I don't think I can pick one. I don't really know. I've been listening to Pimp Juice by
Interesting.
Pimp Juice is pretty good.
Interesting answer.
Oh my goodness! All right, and the last, my last speed round question here is teammate that keeps you laughing.
Olivia Navarro.
Olivia Navarro and
Madeline Fielder.
Madeline Fielder, yeah.
They keep y'all laughing.
Yeah.
What do they do? They're just
They're just goofy. They're just
They're-
there to have fun.
Yeah. And they're always happy. Like you never see them when they're not like smiling or
You
giggling.
have to have that too.
Yeah.
You gotta have those.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes I'm in a bad mood after like a bad game and they're just giggling.
and they bring you back down.
Yeah.
and you try not to laugh, but you
Yeah.
end up breaking.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Well, I think that's about all I got for you guys today. Unless you got something else you want to cover.
Any questions you got, we're here. So it's up to
Yeah.
you.
Not free throws.
Not free
Oh.
throws.
No free throws.
No free throws. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys coming out and spending a little time with us in the studio today. I know that y'all said y'all hated to get out of class and y'all were in a hurry to get
Oh.
back. So I
Yeah.
guess we'll cut it short and get y'all back to class. Just say that for your teachers.
Yeah.
Make them happy. So make your parents happy too. Get you some extra points with them.
Mhm.
But no, I appreciate you guys coming out, and I hope to come out and see a game before. It's tonight.
Tonight's the
Tonight's
last,
the
The
last
last
home
home
game.
game of the year. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And what time will we start tonight?
JV's at 4. High school starts at 6.
Okay.
So 6 and 7 are the big ones.
Okay. Okay.
We'll have the light show. We'll be
yeah.
ready. So
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll see if I've got a little thing at 6, but I might try to work around that and get out to Marley night.
early night.
So,
Yeah.
well, I appreciate you guys coming out, and I appreciate you, Coach, and thank y'all for being great young representatives of our community. We need more people we need great kids like you, and thanks for everything that you do, Coach. I'm glad to see young people come back and
I'm
contribute.
getting away from that young age. Okay, I'm getting
Young,
away from it.
glad
I'm
to
in
see
here.
young-ish people come back to the community and give back and stay here and make a home here. So thank y'all for coming and joining us. Thank everybody for watching this. We had some pretty good laughs today. Hopefully I didn't get them in too much trouble with those questions. But thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to all of our awesome partners. Thank you to everybody that you see on the screen right there. Without them, we couldn't do what we do. God bless everybody out there. And as always, have a champion day.
Hey y'all, it's Shannon and Ronnie with Miss Lee Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partners, Weeks Furniture.
Weeks Furniture has a friendly professional sales staff and they're family owned.
Weeks Furniture carries Ashley, Liberty, Craftmaster, and many other top brands.
They showcase a variety of living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, home office, kids' bedrooms, home decor, and more.
They offer free local delivery, financing is available, and they will meet or beat any competitor's pricing.
Come see why Weeks Furniture has been serving the Miss Lou for almost 60 years.
Hey guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we're here at our amazing partners, Gregg Veterinary Hospital.
Gregg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002.
They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care.
Dr. Gregg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans.
And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too.
So call Gregg Vet today.
Playtime, game time. Anytime is a good time at Magnolia Bluffs Casino Hotel. Play for your share of cash and free play in our $22,000 Floor to Fortune giveaway. Let the good times roll with bedazzling wins all month at Magnolia Bluffs Casino Hotel. It's always a good time. Visit MagnoliaBluffsCasino.com.
My name is Yvonne Ivory. I'm the lab director here at Trinity Medical. I have 40 years of medical laboratory experience.
Hello, my name is Mary Cubic. I am Trinity Medical Outpatient Specialist, and I've been doing this for over 40 years.
Our lab offers numerous services. We have an exceptional outpatient department. We provide phlebotomies and venipunctures for tests requested by physicians. Trinity Lab has the newest, most innovative equipment for specimen processing, yielding quick turnaround times for results. Doctors are able to diagnose and treat patients in a timely manner for faster healing. Our newest addition is our in-house microbiology department.
Hi, I'm Fayla Giddon, and I am the lead microbiology tech here at Trinity Medical. I have over 24 years of experience, and this is our brand new microbiology department. So if the doctors suspect infection, that's where we bring the cultures back here. We set them up on different types of media, depending on what type of culture it is. So if we have some growth, it'll be something like this. So we do some offline tests where we determine if it's gram positive, gram negative, and then we're able to set it up on our machines, and it's able to tell us the organism. It gives us an ID, and it also gives us a sensitivity, which shows the doctor what drug will treat the patient and kill the organism.
Here at Trinity, we are committed to providing excellent patient care and services to promote the healing of our patients and our community.
Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. I want to tell you about our awesome partners, J.E. Hicks Distributing Company, also known as Hicks Chiks. Hicks Chiks is a local, family-owned food distribution company that has been serving the Miss Lou since 1945. You already know they serve all of your favorite restaurants, but did you know they are also open to the public? Hicks has a variety of food products, including delicious heat and eat options like chicken and dumplings, white bean chicken chili, lasagna, and gumbo. They also carry a wide variety of seafood options like shrimp, crabs, tuna steaks, salmon, and catfish. And don't forget about their famous TNT burgers that are already pattied up for you and their amazing dessert options. So go see the awesome team at Hicks Chiks at 1380 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Natchez. Hicks Chiks, way more than just chicken.
Welcome to your new hospital, Trinity Medical. Located in Faraday, Trinity Medical is the only acute care facility in the Tri-Parish area. Here you will find an active pursuit of holistic health, a strong, honest group of clinicians, and a consciousness of others that transcends the 80,000 square feet committed to you and your loved ones. Trinity Medical. People you know, caring for people you love.
Hi, it's Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. If you like what we're doing, be sure to follow, like, share, and even comment on all our content. Also, visit MissLouChampions.com to sign up for our newsletter and to receive other information, as well as the opportunity to receive some awesome prizes. Thank you, Miss Lou, for your continued support, and as always, have a champion day.